I think it makes a difference.
Here we are back on Issues and Answers. The Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police, Glenmore Hines, is responsible for operations. He's telling us about the arrangements for the holiday season, but also arrangements to increase our sense of security even beyond the holiday season. And reading from a press release which was sent out from your recent press conference, Mr. Hines, it says that the JCF is moving to create a Metropolitan Police Motorized Division involving St. Andrew North, St. Andrew Central, Kingston Western, Kingston Eastern, and Kingston Central, while Highway Patrol, which is normally supervised by area officers, will be devolved to divisional commanders. Could you tell us more about this thrust?
We have developed two basic levels of patrols. Level 1, which is high visibility, and Level 2, which is hotspot policing. The reorganization of motorized patrol is aimed at creating a Metropolitan Motorized Patrol Division, which gives total coverage to St. Andrew North and the divisions in Area 4. Under one command that has total coverage for high visibility patrol.
So this will increase the efficiency of operations.
It will, as also the visibility and the idea of where citizens feel safe by seeing the number of patrol covering greater space. Again, the theory of reducing the criminal free space kicks in.
Excellent, yeah. I know that the police force also has a thrust to bring in more civilians to do duties and to do those tasks which civilians can do and which can be done without one's having arresting powers. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Certainly, in our efforts to sustain the high visibility patrol, we will have to give up some posts, and ideally we're looking at 300 civilians to fill some posts that are now occupied by sworn men. These are posts that, whilst critical to our function, does not necessarily need persons with powers of arrest. And already we have started with the police control, where we have recruited some 19 persons, that some of them that were in the IT sector, to man our telephones as first receivers of calls.
What are the other initiatives, acting DCP, which the force is bringing about to really deal with this monster of crime? People have a sense of hopelessness. It is as though we can never get over this problem. But what are the initiatives being carried out by the police force that can give us some hope?
There are a range of things that we are doing. One of them is really to intensify our visibility on the streets. The other is to really build on our investigative capabilities, and the other is to enhance our intelligence gathering capabilities. The combination of all three will bring about the desired results. Already we are seeing tremendous success in terms of some of the processes that we have put in place. It will take time for it to really be realized, but certainly the signs are good and very hopeful.
So we should not throw away all hope.
Absolutely not. It's challenging, but we believe that we are fit for the purpose of dealing with these challenges. What is really required is greater support from the citizens while we begin to enhance our processes. Certainly, the citizens' support is also very critical in the process.
But that citizen support, Mr. Hines, is to a large extent influenced by the way the police interact with the citizens, by the respect that the police show for human rights and for civil liberties. Is there a strong emphasis by the leadership of the police force to ensure that its members understand the importance of protecting human rights and treating people with respect?
Absolutely. If you were to look at the Commissioner's 6 strategic priorities, you'll see where respect for human rights features prominently among those. Not only that, all divisional commanding officers are now crafting their policing plans for next year, and critical to that must be a plan to deal with human rights within your geographic formation. So it's being driven down from the top, and the cascading effect will be felt to the last man on the beat. And so, yes, we take human rights very seriously. Our use of force and human rights policy is there, and every member of the force must go through that at least once each year.
And community policing is still being given strong emphasis.
It is our preferred style of policing, where it's been driven. It is the organization's way of doing police business.
Is there increasing evidence that the public is cooperating with the police, that the public is giving the police information which eventually is actionable?
Certainly, there is significant support from the public. But having said that, we recognize that there are also a significant number of persons out there that hold critical information that are not giving it. But yes, there is some coming, but we still require more.
Yes. What are some of the tips that we as citizens or ourselves can use to make ourselves safer during this season?
The most fundamental one is to be aware of your surroundings. Persons are using cellular telephones and they are oblivious to everything else that's happening around them.
Yes.
That is a complete no-no. It's being aware of your surroundings, that if the environment change, you can spot it easily. That's one. Number two, do not be preoccupied with your shopping. Also give an eye out for persons who might be pretending to be shopping around you. Being alert can be exercised in many ways. If you are getting home at night, there are many things that you can do. You can call ahead to find out, if there's anyone lurking near your house, that someone can open the gate to allow you easy entrance to you. There are a number of things. It doesn't mean that because you have reached home that you must driving. You can circle your block to see that the surroundings is clear. There are a range of things that we can do. Do not advertise that you have properties. For example, if you go shopping, do not leave your purchases on the back seat of your car. What you're doing, you're advertising to somebody that in this car there are some articles that you can take.
Key tips to bear in mind during this season. Thank you very much. Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police Glenmore Hines is responsible for operations in the JCF. All of us have responsibility for our own security, while we commend the efforts of the JCF. We thank you for your company as usual on Issues and Answers. Next Thursday we'll be back. Until then, Ian Bourne wishing you a pleasant evening.
You may be wondering if it's safe to eat pork. According to medical experts, the influenza A H1N1 virus is not spread by food. You cannot get the virus from eating pork or pork products either. So, eating properly handled and cooked pork products is safe. A message from the Jamaica Information Service, the Voice of Jamaica.
And this is where we'll have to close the pages of today's edition of Jamaica Magazine. Please do tune in again tomorrow for another informative and interesting edition. And remember, this and other programs can be viewed online at www.jis.gov.jm. While you're at it, give us your feedback at jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm. On behalf of the team here at the JIS, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.